What's going on, YouTube? Back with another quick video. I'm gonna go ahead and change my oil for the technically first time. It's the second time. First time I'm doing it, the first time the dealership did it. But let's go ahead and get started. All you're gonna need for this is, of course, somewhere to store the oil. I'm just gonna put something on the floor so I don't get any oil stains. 15 millimeter, and then of course your oil. I'm going with AMS oil, OW20. It's about 12 bucks a quart. If you're wanting to join their membership for 6 months, it's $10. For a year, it's $20, and you get 25% off of your purchase. It paid for itself. Again, this is just the oil of choice I'm going with. Feel free to use whatever you're wanting. I've had real good success running this in my Hummer, and no complaints. So let's get this video started. All right, before we get started, I just want to let you guys know this is for the Duramax diesel, the inline 6 3-liter. So the baby diesel, keep that in mind. This is a 2021 GMC AT4, and the reason why I'm changing my oil myself is the dealership's about 30 minutes there. I waited about a good hour and then another 30 minutes back. It was free for the first time. I did it after 1,000 miles just to get that lubricant and shavings out. They said that's a myth. It's no longer an issue with these newer vehicles. It helped me sleep better at night, so I just got the oil change there. Once I was done, there was oil on my hood and smudges everywhere, and we all know nobody's gonna take care of your vehicle better than you. So again, I'm saving the money, saving the time, and I'll know it's done the right way the first time. So again, once I open the bolt on the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up for better airflow, and I'll remind you to do that once we get the video started. So again, this is just for the baby diesel, Duramax diesel. One thing I forgot to mention, I'm gonna be doing an oil analysis as well from Blackstone Labs. I'm gonna be sending in some of my oil just so they can gauge the health of my engine. Obviously nothing's gonna come back too crazy. It's a newer vehicle, and on top of that, this is the first reading, so I plan on keeping this truck for a long time, and it's just something in addition you can do to just make sure your engine and oil is good to go. So just keep that in mind. There's the website. It's free to get the kit. You just got to pay like $30 to send it, and they'll send you a report. So just keep that in mind if you're wanting to do that. All right, here's underneath the vehicle. Here's your oil pan plug. It's 15 millimeter, and there is your oil filter. The sway bar is in the way. I'm hoping it clears and drops straight down. It doesn't splash here, so hopefully the engineers got it right once. So once I loosen that up, I will keep you posted on the downpour. All right, I broke it. I'm gonna loosen it by hand, and wish me luck. It's 020, so it's gonna be water. So just hopefully I don't get nothing too crazy. Not bad, not bad. And again, I'm gonna collect a sample midstream. Just get a little bit of that. Put that to the side. And I'm gonna let this drain again. This is 020, so it's water. Keep in mind, you wanna just open this up. This will just help with airflow. You don't have to, but why not? I'm just gonna put it to the side. It's open, it's getting airflow, so let's go. All right, I'm laying on my back. It's dripping. Here's your oil filter, so I'm just gonna move this drip pan real quick, and these should be hand tight, so just, there we go. So I'm gonna let it leak here in a minute. Let that leak. And once it leaks a little bit more, I'll go ahead and just remove it completely. That should be good. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. So I'm just, oil's hot. I've been driving it for about 20 minutes. There it goes. I'm gonna let that drain for a bit more. All right, here's my filter. Here's my oil. I'll go ahead and pour some in there so it's not dry when I crank her up. So just pour some in there. And it always helps just to get a little bit of oil on this seal. Don't have to get too crazy with it, but just a little light layer like that. Then we're gonna get her back up. All right, that's where your oil filter goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it up there. 3/4 of a turn once it gets tight. Don't over tighten these. I've never had an issue with hand tight. Again, I'm sure there are some torque specs on the oil filter and the drain plug, but again, I'm more of a hand tight guy, so get it on there. My hands are slippery a little bit, so I'm not over tightening it. 3/4 turn, golden. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in. Again, that's 15 millimeter, hand tight. Don't over tighten it, don't strip it. One thing I want to point out is there's a little rubber gasket on here, so again, there's no need to over tighten this thing. This is more than enough with this gasket. So if you're changing your oil, just keep that in mind. Keep an eye on this wear. I'm sure you can replace that for like 10 cents. So just wanted to point that out. All right, now I got it on hand tight. I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten it with the 15 millimeter. Again, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Perfect. And just make sure you get a towel and just clean up any excess oil on the sway bar. Just keep your vehicle nice and clean. All right, it calls for 7 quarts of 020, so just get your funnel, go ahead and put it there. I'm just gonna use the one I opened to fill the oil filter. So down the hatch it goes. So again, 7 of these. This is 1 quart. And it's really, really thin. Again, it's 020, so it's water. There it is, and let me get the other 6 in here. All right, once you get all 7 quarts in, make sure you close her up, and I'll show you how to reset everything on the dash. All right, so what you're gonna wanna do next is turn on your vehicle, and then just scroll down, keep scrolling. 45% oil life, so you just hold down your scroll like a button, click it. Okay, now it's 100%. Now keep in mind, keep scrolling. Air filter is disabled because I added an aftermarket. And there should be, nope, that's it, all good. I wanna say there was a oil filter one, but that was the fuel filter, so just disregard that. So we're at 100%. I'm gonna do it every 3 months or every 3,000 to 5,000 mile intervals, whatever comes first. So that's what I'll do. If you have any questions, need assistance or anything like that, just feel free to reach out. Thanks, hope you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.